Most embarrassing moment, I would probably say, I guess I could say throwing up when you're drunk. That's embarrassing. Yeah, we'll go with that. What happened the first time you got drunk? Oh, I ended up in somebody else's bed, I guess. Yeah. Best and worst band, singer, or rapper? I would probably have to go with Kanye West. Yeah. And then best and worst. Oh no, yeah, best and worst movie. My best movie is 13 Going on 30, and the worst movie Harry Potter. Best pickup line you ever heard? Damn, there's too many. It's hard to pick those. Worst decision ever? Getting married. Single life is the best. Wildest rumor you ever heard about yourself? I don't care. So, craziest thing you've ever done in public? Getting dragged out of the club drunk. Most embarrassing moment? Fuck. Shit, I can't think of one. I'll pass. What happened the first time you got drunk? Oh, I went home. I went home with the white boy. Oh, that was the worst. Best and worst band? Band, I'd say worst, Backstreet Boys. Best and worst movie? Best, I like the Home Alone movies. And the worst, I hate the Scream. Best and worst city? Best, I do shit. Worst for sure, Houston. Ghetto. Best pickup line you've ever heard? Can't think of one. Worst decision ever? Getting married to a felon. Number nine. Number nine. Wildest rumor you heard about yourself? None. And I'll clear it up. Number 10. Biggest red flag? No job, and I provide. Craziest thing I've done in public? Oh, I had sex in a bar bathroom. I think that's crazy. Anyway. Most embarrassing moment? When I was little, I sneezed and then a little pistol fell out. Yeah. What happened the first time you got drunk? I blacked out. Best and worst band, singer, or rapper? Taylor Swift is the worst. I hate her music. I love her as a person. Best and worst movie? The best one? I love That's Going on 30. The worst movie? Sharknado. Best and worst movie? The best? I think Fort Worth. And the worst, El Paso. I'm just kidding. Midland. Best pickup line I've ever heard? I don't think I've ever heard a pickup line. Worst decision ever? Staying with a man for 4 years that wasn't giving me anything. I had to beg for things and the flowers and all this stuff. That was the worst decision. Wildest rumor I've ever heard about myself? Probably that I broke a ex-boyfriend's window. That wasn't true. Biggest red flag? Getting a baby daddy. That's all.
Craziest thing you ever done in public? I peed on the side of the road a couple times, I guess. It's not really that embarrassing. I feel like everybody do that. And if everybody don't do that, that's wild anyways, moving on. Most embarrassing moment. It's crazy I'm about to tell y'all this, but at the age of 17 years old, I really shit my pants. Like real shit my pants, had to go upstairs and then also shit myself again. So like, crazy story. If you ever have the chance to hear me tell it, funny as hell. What happened the first time you got drunk? I had to crawl into the bathroom because I was young as hell and I stole somebody's parents' liquor. We put water into the vodka bottle, put it back into the fridge. Honestly, the freezer and it was terrible. It was terrible and I don't recommend. Best and worst band, singer or rapper. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really fuck with anything screamo, so no offense, but it is what it is. Uh, best though. Honestly, I'm really here for a K1 and a Kaylani moment right now. I love the girlies; they killing R&B. Um, best and worst movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Best movie, anything Disney because I'm a child at heart. Worst movie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really feel like Into the Woods is terrible. As much as I love a musical, that movie ass. Best and worst city. Best city, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be biased because El Paso, El Chuco, you know the vibe. You feel me? Worst city, I'm not gonna lie to you, Albuquerque kind of trash. That shit dirty as fuck. But CRC, kind of lame. Kind of lame. Best pickup line you ever heard. Somebody once sang the song that Moto Moto sings to me, sings to the hippo in Madagascar. He was like, I like them more. I like that shit. And that shit was crazy. Don't ever do that to somebody, please. Ever. Worst decision. Honestly, they're all lessons, so it can't be no worse decision. Live life to the fullest. Be happy. Do you. Wildest rumor you heard about yourself? Ain't no rumors I don't egg on for real. I'm gonna tell everybody, yeah, I did that. Biggest red flag. I'm a little toxic. I like to start fights when I'm bored. But I love you for real. I really do. I really do.
Worst decision I ever made was dating an older man instead of focusing on my goals. I would have got to a lot quicker without a man. Biggest red flag is when somebody's out partying but they don't have a job or they don't have any goals in life.
My biggest red flag is a mama's boy.
The worst decision I ever made was giving an ugly guy a chance and making myself get treated like the ugly girl. What happened the first time you got drunk? I was in Canada. Well, that's my hometown. I believe, well, in Canada, we're allowed to drink at 19. So I was doing tequila shots. And back then, we would do it with orange slices. I woke up next to a stranger. And that was the last time I ever done tequila shots.
Best pickup line you've ever heard. I work at a smoke shop, and some man came in with roses, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a rose, and I'm jealous of your heart." And I said, "Why?" He turned around and said, "Because he gets to bang on you all day." That had me cheesing. I was like, "Oh, okay, a little corny, but okay, shit. If it works for you, it works for you."
The biggest red flag, you niggas that don't want to pay.
Craziest thing you've ever done in public. Low key, it is so illegal. So I'm not gonna answer that. Most embarrassing moment. I got super blacked out and I started running like a Call of Duty zombie. And then I fell down and then I scraped both of my knees and I ripped my shirt. What happened the first time you got drunk? I was on the roof of one of my houses and I got drunk when I was like 14 off of a Four Loko and then I fell off of the roof. Best and worst band, singer or rapper? I think the best band personally would probably be, well, it's not even a band, I think it's just a singer. Fiona Apple. The worst one, don't hate me for it, Tsunami, just because, what do you mean it was like a joke band? Best and worst movie. I don't watch movies, so we got that far. Best and worst city. I think El Paso is the best and worst city. And I feel like everybody who lives here should agree. Best pickup line you've ever heard. You know you're tall. That's intimidating. And I told them to go away. So I guess not the best one, but at least they had courage. Short kings. Worst decision ever. Dating my ex. Probably the worst decision I've ever made. Wildest rumor you heard about yourself. That I dated a teacher once while I was in high school. And they were so true. Biggest red flag. The biggest red flag I see of people would probably be, oh my god, they suck at lying. Like, if you can't lie, you also can't tell the truth.